Good morning, one and all. Myself Bhavani from Civil Department. I am working as Assistant Professor in Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Today I am going to explain on the topic of quarrying of stones. Okay. In the last class we have discussed about classification of rocks and also properties of building stones. Okay. Today's topic is on quarrying of stones. Okay. Going to the quarrying of stones. What is meant by quarrying? Actually, quarrying nothing but it is the extraction of the stones. Extraction of stones from the natural bed or layers. That is, quarrying will be on the surface. We are going to do this quarrying on the surface only. Actually, that difference between quarrying and mining we have to know first. Firstly, what is meant by quarrying is we have to just extract the suitable stones on the surface of the earth. Okay, mining nothing but what? Mining we have to dig the overall we have to dig the ground at a certain depth because we have to extract the metals from that one. Okay. In this quarrying of stones, just we have to extract the natural stones which are present on the surface of the earth only. Okay. These stones occur in the form of natural rock masses or layers on the surface also. Okay. On the surface, what we have to do means we are going to use some hand tools, machines. By using this one, we have to extract the stones which are very much qualified for the construction purpose or for the flooring purpose. Okay. And this quarrying is a place where different types of stones are to be extracted. Okay. Next one. Here you can see the picture of quarrying. And in this one, after quarrying process is done, after extracting of these stones from the earth surface, they are going to transport these stones from one place to another place. Means they are going to cut that stones in a specified shape. Okay, after cutting that one, we have to polish that stones, and after polishing of that stones only, they are going to use that stones for the construction purpose, decorative purpose or flooring purpose also. For example, we can easily know the granite stone. Those granites are used for the flooring purpose. Okay, and these after using of this granite means this granite is used for flooring purpose. For flooring purpose, when we are going to use that one, that will be in a specified manner, means specified shape. It will be in square shape or rectangular shape. They are going to cut that stone, that after quarrying of this granite stone, they are going to cut that into specified shape, and after that one, they are going to polish that stone. Then only they are going to use that granite stone for the flooring purpose. Okay. And there you can see in the picture, you can see the transport of that stones. Okay. And next, what are the site selection? What is the site selection of this quarrying of stones? And in this site selection, mainly we have to select this quarrying of stones, which is this site should be very nearer to the human living areas where this labor and tools are always available. Okay, why? Because if it is very far from the town or very far from the living areas, means it will be very difficult. It will be very difficult to transport the stones, or labor cost will be very heavy. Okay, labors, they are not going to come at a certain time. That is why it is very important to select the site which is nearer to the living areas. Okay, and tools are very much important for this quarrying process. Okay, and required materials are also should be available at that site only. Okay, and next one is at least one of the type transportation facilities should be available. Why this transportation should be available means, because we are going to take that after quarrying process, stones have to be taken to a specified shape, specified place. Okay, at that time transportation is very important. That transportation may be through railways, roadways, and also for port also. Okay, even one transport facility should be available at that site. And next one is clean water source is also should be available near the quarry site. Why? Because for cleaning of that stone or for drinking purpose also, this clean water source should be available at the quarrying site. And next one is good quality and quantity of stones should be available. Because if we are going to select a site for quarrying, means that quarrying site should be, it quantity of that stone should be very good. Okay, then only we are going to uh, quarry that site. Okay, quality and quantity should be very much important for the quarrying of stones. And next one, this site should be far from permanent structures. Permanent structures means what? Bridges, dams, etc. Okay. Due to this, why it should be very far from the permanent structures means, because when we are going to conduct this quarrying process, in quarrying process we are having one method called blasting. Okay, means at one site we are going to use the explosives. We are going to use the explosives. At that time, if these permanent structures are very nearer to the quarrying site, means when this at the time of blasting, vibrations will be coming. Okay, when these vibrations will be conduct vibrations will be coming, no, at that time, near the bridges, dams will be there, means that the foundation of these bridges and the dams will be loosened. Okay, foundation of that structures will be loosened because of this vibration due to the blasting condition. Okay, that's why these permanent structures should be very very far from the quarrying site. Okay, next one is non-living areas. Non-living areas should be available. Okay, why? Because we are going to dump this refuse obtained from the quarrying. After quarrying process, we are not going to take each and every stone. Okay, after we are going to take, after taking the suitable stones, we are going to dump that refuse of this quarrying at the non-living areas. If there will be any living areas, means they are that will be very much harmful to the living areas. Okay, that's why this dump should be taken to the non-living areas. Okay, next one is proper drainage facility should be available. Why this drainage facility means, because we are going to wash that stones, or for the drinking purpose for the human beings also should be very much important. That's why this proper drainage facility should be available. And the next one is geological information of that site should be read. Why this geological information is important means, what is meant by geology? Geology nothing but study of that earth at the surface. Okay, means this physical properties of that earth we are going to study first. Because if that quarrying site is good is good for geology, means we are going to use that site for quarrying process. If that at the surface will be very loosened, and if that rocks are not very strengthening, means we are not going to use that site for quarrying process. Okay, and next one, what are the methods for quarrying of stones? Okay, in this one we are having three types. Okay, first one is hand tools. This quarrying can be done by hand tools. Next one is machine quarrying. Next one is blasting. And in these hand tools are used where, means this found when this quarrying site when we go to that quarrying site, that rocks will be very loosen in nature, means just by hand tools we are going to remove that rock bedding. Okay, by this after the extraction of that stones from that earth surface, no, that earth surface should be loosened, then only we are going to use this hand tools. Okay, use just by hand tools only we are easily quarrying that site also, but that foundation should be loose. Okay, then only we can easily extract that natural stones for the quarrying purpose. And next one is machine tools, machine quarrying. And in this machine quarrying, we are going to use the suitable machineries. Okay, we are going to use the suitable machineries for the quarrying process. And the last one is blasting process. In this blasting process, if that foundation is very hard means we are not going to use any hand tools or machines for this one. Just if that quarrying site is very much foundation is very strong, then only we are going to, and that site is very heavy also, means that site is it is a very vast area, then only we are going to use this blasting process. And in this process we are going to use the explosives. Okay, we are going to use the explosives for the blasting process. We are going to insert first we can make some holes. Okay, we are going to make some holes, and in that holes these explosives we can kept. Okay, after that one, at a specified time, after fixing all the explosives at a certain place, we are going to blast these stones. Okay, and after blasting process, we are going to get the stones in a specified size, and that stones we are going to transport to certain place for the for the flooring purpose or for construction purpose also. Okay. And coming to the first process, that is quarrying by using by hand tools. And in this case only soft stones, I already told you, means easily breakable stones only we can use for hand tools. Okay, by hand tools only we can easily break the stones, like some of the suitable stones or sandstone and limestone. These are soft stones. Okay, by using hand tools only we can easily break these stones. Okay, there you can see the meaning of this using hand tools. In case of any soft stones or for smaller works, quarrying is done by using hand tools. And in this hand tools also we are having again three types. First one is excavating. Excavating nothing but what? Digging process. Okay, digging of the stones. Okay, by using suitable tools we are going to dig that earth surface. Okay, after digging that one we are going to get the stones. Okay, next one is heating. This heating process is also done on the surface of the earth surface only. Okay, and by using some fuel and wood we are going to fire that on the surface of the earth, and it is specified after heating that surface for some hours at one time, that stones will be break. Okay, and after breaking of that stones we are going to use that stones for the different purposes. Okay, and last one is wedging process, and this wedging process is used when this cracks and fissures or will be there. Okay, after making some holes, in that holes we are going to keep these wedges. Okay, afterwards I will show you the wedges also. Okay, wedges we have to keep in that holes by using hammer. By using hammer we have to strike that hammer on the wedges. Okay, after striking that wedges, that rock will get break. Okay, that rock can be used for the after quarrying also we can use it for different purposes. Okay, these using hand tools in quarrying, using hand tools is used only for the soft stones or some smaller works only. Okay, and going to the first process of hand tools, that is excavating. There you can see the tools and the picture of this excavating process. And in this excavating or digging process, these stones will be buried in earth or under loose overburden that are excavated with pickaxes, crowbars, chisels, hammers, etc. And This one is shovel, and this one is pickaxe, this one is hammer, and this one is axe. Okay, by using these tools, by using these tools only, we are going to do this excavating process. Okay, and in this one, excavating is preferred only for the soft stone surfaces only. Okay, means laterite you can say. Okay, laterite is nothing but it is a sand, overall clay rock. That one is laterite is nothing but it is a clay rock that is very soft in nature. Means we can easily extract that laterite stone by using this hand tools. Okay, and there you can see the first picture. In this one, there you can see the quarrying. Quarrying means after that after this breaking of the stones, they are going to use the vehicles to move from one place to another of the stones. Okay, there you can see the picture that stones are in some structure like laterite only. Means laterite nothing but clay rock. No? There you can see the picture. Okay, this excavating process is only for the soft stone surfaces only. By using these four tools, and crowbar is also there. By using that crowbars also, we are going to excavate that one. Okay, and the next one, there you can see the heating process, and this heating process is done on the surface of the earth surface only. Okay, top surface of this rock is heated by placing wood with fuel. Okay, and this fire will be allowed for some hours, and after that after we can leave that fire for some hours, and at that time that top surface will get heated, and that surface of that rock will be there na. By heating process, that rocks will get separated. Okay, that rocks will be separated from the rock. At that time, this separated portion will be, we can remove by pickaxe and also crowbars. This is the pickaxe. Okay, by using this pickaxe and also crowbar, we are going to separate that portion. Means after heating process, rock will separated. Okay, rock to rock will be separated. Okay, after heating process, some sound will be given from the earth surface. Okay, at that time, we are going to just using the pickaxe and also crowbars, we are going to separate that portion from the rocks. Okay, that is called as the heating process. And there you can see, this one is crowbar. This one is crowbar. And these stones are obtained by heating will be in good shape. Okay, if this rock formation contains horizontal layers at a shallow depth, this stone will be obtained directly for the masonry works. Means in construction purpose, masonry is very important. For this masonry works, these stones, after breaking of that stones, we can easily use it for the masonry works. Okay, masonry works. And the next one is wedging process. And in this wedging process, this method is applicable. This method is applicable when the rock contains cracks or joints in it. Okay, and in this one, in the first picture you can see, and this is a stone, and in this stone we can see the cracks and holes also. Okay, and in this where the rock contains cracks and also joints in it, there only we can use this method called wedging. Okay, and steel wedges or steel points should be kept in this cracks or fissures. What is meant by fissure means it is a just narrow opening. Okay, narrow opening within the rock, that is called as the fissures. Cracks nothing but we already know. Okay, fissures nothing but it is a narrow opening in the crystalline structure of that rock. Okay, narrow opening in the crystalline structure. In that one, we have to take these steel points and also steel wedges. Okay, these are the steel wedges. Here you can see the steel wedges. Okay, these steel wedges we have to keep in the cracks or fissures. And afterwards, in the second picture, you can see, okay, in second picture, these wedges are inserted in between the cracks and also fissures, okay. And after keeping these wedges, we have to keep that one, okay. After keeping these wedges on the rock, we have to, we have to, sorry, we have to hit them with hammer. Here you can see the hammer also, okay. After we can keep the steel points or steel wedges in between the cracks and fissures, then we have to hit that wedge with the hammer, okay. Then that rock portion will get separated from the parent rock, okay. Suppose this overall surface is the parent rock. I inserted these wedges in that one, and after hitting these wedges with the hammer, this overall rock portion will be separate from the parent rock, okay. If any natural rocks are there means, then natural cracks are there means, then artificial holes are to be drilled in the rock, okay. And suppose for example, if that rock is not having any holes means, but there will be some of the cracks will be there, okay. And in between of that cracks, we can just artificial holes should be, we have to given, okay. Artificial holes we have to drill in between that cracks or fissures, okay. Then we can keep these wedges in that hole, and after keeping these wedges, we can use the hammer, just hitting that wedges only, just that rock will get separated from the parent rock. That is the process of wedging, okay. And this method is mainly suitable, this method is suitable for the rock like sedimentary rocks, which are very soft in nature. These sedimentary rocks are nothing but very soft in nature, just nothing but laterite. Just now only I say laterite structure is nothing but clay rock, it is soft in nature, okay. Hand tools, using these hand tools, nothing but what, only soft stones can be used for the hand tools, okay. There you can see the some of the examples: sandstone, limestone, marble, slate, laterite. These are all the example for the soft stones, okay. These are easily breakable with the hand tools itself, okay. And in this one only we can say that sedimentary rocks are loosen rocks, okay. Like sandstone, limestone. That's why by wedging process we can easily break that rocks from the parent rock, okay. This process is clear now, okay. We will go for next process, okay. Here you can see the process also. These are the wedges. Here I am showing the different processing of these wedges. These wedges, this picture you can observe. After keeping that, if we are going to drill one hole, okay. After drilling that hole, we are going to keep this is the hole, okay. This is the hole, and in this hole I am keeping this wedge, okay. After keeping this wedge, from the top we are going to hit that wedge with the hammer, okay. Okay, after hitting that one, this is the process going on, okay. Direction of force and fracture moment. And downal you can see the crack, okay. This crack is nothing but the fracture point, okay. After this fraction point, the direction of that stone will be in this direction, okay. In this direction, and after this fracture point, rock will get breaks, okay. Rock will get breaks from the parent rock, okay. After breaking that one, we are going to use this crowbar. You can see the crowbar, okay. Here a man is using the crowbar, okay. After this overall process of this wedging, by using this crowbar, we can separate the rocks from the parent rock, okay. This is the overall process of wedging, okay. Okay. In this one, we are having three types in hand tools, okay. In quarrying, in hand tool process, we are having three types. First one is excavating, and next one is heating, and the next one is wedging. And these overall all process like wedging, heating and excavating or digging. This overall process is only, this hand tools process is overall for the soft stones only, okay, or small areas only. We can use this hand tools, okay. For any some vast area or that rock will be very hardened, then we are going to use the next process, that is machinery or blasting process also we can use, okay. Okay, we are going to next process, that is using machinery, okay. And in this machinery, this in this one, quarrying is can be done by machines, okay. This can be done by using channeling machines in the site, okay. And this type of is machine is driven by steam or compressed air or electricity also. This overall machine is driven by the steam, and it is of compressed air or electricity, okay. What is meant by these channeling machines means, here you can see these channeling machines are nothing but here you can see, first we have to make a groove. Groove nothing but just some small hole, okay. This groove is made using the machine around the rock, okay. Just a small holes or some narrow openings on the parent rock. On parent rock we have to give a narrow openings like holes, okay, on that rock by using these machines, okay. That using this machine around the rock we have to give the grooves, okay. And the horizontal holes are drilled underneath the blocks, okay. Underneath the block we are going to give the uh, horizontal holes, okay. After giving that horizontal holes, that block should get separated from its bed, okay. By this is the process of machinery, okay. By using this in this channeling machines, first we have to give the parent rock, around the parent rock we have to give the grooves, okay. Grooves we have to give by using the machines, okay. And that groove size is of a large groove size of 24-meter length, and that width should be 50 to 75 mm, and that depth should be 2 to 3.7 meter, can be made using this channeling machine, okay. So that's why these larger blocks of stones can be obtained, okay. Just now only I told you, no, for vast area or for large blocks of stones, we are going to use the process like machinery quarrying or blasting. And this machinery also, what is the process means, by using the channeling machines. By using channeling machines we are going to extract the stones from the parent rock, okay. And first, what is the process means, grooves we have to give around the overall parent rock, okay. After giving a groove around this rock, a horizontal hole should be drilled underneath the blocks. Then after giving the holes, we are going to get that block separated from its bed, okay. And this groove size should be nothing but some large groove size should be 24-meter length and 50 to 75 mm width and 2 to 3.7 meter depth, okay. Just by using this channeling machine only we can do this one, okay. So that's why larger blocks of the stones can be easily obtained, okay. And some of the examples are marbles, limestones, and in this process marbles, limestone and etc. are quarried by using the machine quarrying, okay. Here you can see the overall pictures. These are the grooves around the suppose this is a parent rock, okay. These grooves or should be given by using the channeling machines, okay. At a certain depth or certain width we have to give, okay. Around the rock horizontal holes should be given, okay. After that one, this is the overall machine, okay. After giving that holes, we are going to use this machine for the extraction of these stones, okay. After giving that grooves, we can easily just large blocks will be separated easily from the rocks. Okay. Next one, blasting. And this is the last process. And this blasting process, explosives are used. Okay. Explosives are used to separate the stones from the parent rock. And here, this blasting process, when we are going to use this blasting process means, in this blasting process, we are going to use only for the hard rocks or hard stones. Okay, why? Because if by using the machineries or hand tools, those are used, if suppose hand tools are used for the soft stones, and the next machinery is used for the somewhat hard rocks only, but this blasting process is very easier when compared with this machine quarry. Okay, why? Because by this by this blasting, we are going to just keep the we have to make the holes, and in that holes explosives are to be kept. Okay, just by explosives only this blasting process can be done. Okay, and after this overall blasting process should be done, because of this rock is very hard in nature. If it is soft in nature means we can go for hand tools. Okay, just by using hand tools only, we are going to easily extract the stones, suitable stones from the parent rock. But here in this blasting process, we are going to use, in the case of only hot stone and also hot rocks also. Okay, and with main point is that these hot stones or hot rocks, it should not be having any type of cracks or fissures. Okay, now only I told you, fissures nothing but what, it is a narrow opening on the crystalline structure. This crystalline structure nothing but what, rock only, rock. Okay, and these explosives are, here in this process explosives are used. Okay, explosives are to be used for to separate the rocks from stones from the parent rock. And there you can see these processes applied in case of hard stone and also hard rock only, which does not having any type of cracks or fissures. Okay, and what is the process, what is the process for this blasting means, there you can see, first we have to hole drill the holes. Okay, on the parent rock. Okay, on the parent rock these holes are to be drilled. Okay, after drilling of these holes, explosives are to be arranged in the holes. Okay, and when this blasting process is going on, there should not be any living human being, living ones. Okay, nothing but human beings should not be nearer to the blasting process, means they can lose their lives there. Okay, that's why when this blasting process is going on, separate alarm should be given to the people nearer to that one. Okay, because they have to know that there should be blasting in a near time, so that's why they can make some safety measures. Okay, and next after making that holes on the parent rock, they are going to keep keep this explosives in that drilled holes. Okay, after giving this one, when we are keeping that explosives in the holes, we are going to use proper safety measures we have to take. Okay, why? Because that explosives can be explode anytime if you are not going to take any safety measures. Okay, so that's why some experienced candidate should be taken for this blasting process. Okay, means if this explosion process will, at a certain time it cannot explode, means that should be very harmful to the human beings there. So that's why experienced candidate can be used for this one, and at that time in the holes explosives are to be kept. Okay, with the proper safety measures. Okay, and after that one, the stones should be obtained through this process or not larger in size. Main point this one, that is nothing but in this case, in this blasting process, larger size stones are not to be obtained. Okay, why? Because in the blasting process some of the stones will be large, some of the stones will be very small, small also. Its size is very small also. Okay. And after this one, we are going, why we are doing this blasting process means to get the small stones. Okay. By using this machine, by using this machines also, we are not getting small stones, but by blasting process we are going to get the small stones. Okay. By blasting process, we are going to get the small stones only. Okay. And these small stones can be easily used for the ballast for railway works. Nothing but on railway tracks, we can see the ballast. Okay. Its size is more than 25 mm. Its size. Okay. This ballast size on the railway works, ballast size will be more than 25 mm. It may be 40 mm also. Okay. And this blasting work, after blasting completed, that size can be somewhat below the 25 mm or above the 25 mm also. Okay. And this blast, after this blasting process, that aggregate can be used for the concrete works also. Okay. For construction process. Okay. This is the main process of this blasting. Okay. First we have to, again I'm telling you, first we have to make the holes. We have to drill the holes on the rock, and after that one, in that holes only we are going to kept the explosives with proper safety measurements. And experienced candidates should be taken for this process. Okay. Mainly why we are doing this this blasting process means to get the small stones. Okay. For the purpose of ballast for railway works or aggregates for the concrete works. Okay. Next, this quarrying by blasting, it requires very experienced persons. Now only I told you, very experienced candidates should be available, or we have to take experienced candidates only for this quarrying process. Okay. Which who known everything about the blasting. Okay. Very experienced person we have to take. And why? Because they can know thoroughly the acquainted with the blasting explosives on one hand, and strength qualities of rocks on the other hand. They only know that one. Okay. And by this blasting process, it involves a series of systematic operations. Okay. First, in this series of operations, first we have to drill the blast holes. Okay. Just it is a process. I already told this process. Just some of the steps will be there. First one, drilling of the blast holes. Okay. Means we have to drill that holes by using some machines or some tools also. After drilling that one, next step is charging of ballast hole. Means charging nothing but what means just keeping of that explosives in that rock. Okay. Keeping of this explosives in that rock. That is nothing but the charging of blast hole. And last one is firing of the shot. Firing nothing but explosives will get explodes. Okay. That is nothing but the firing of the shoot. That experienced candidate will get some time. They will just fix that explosive at a certain time, and within that time they will be go to the safety areas. That experienced person, after fixing that explosives in that hole, they are going to fix the time limit for that one. Okay. Certain time will be kept for that explosives, and within that fixing, from fixing to explosion, that time limit will be there now. At that time, after fixing that one, that persons will be go to the safety places. Okay. After that one only, these explosives will get explodes. Okay. That is nothing but the firing of that shot. Okay. This is the overall process of this blasting. Okay. This quarrying process very very important. Why? Because by this quarrying process only we are going to get the stones. Okay. And these stones can be used for the construction process and decorative purpose. Okay. They can be used for pavements, for the construction of pavements, everything. Okay. That's all for today. Quarrying of stones. Thank you everyone. And there you can see the picture of that one also, blasting one. Okay, here are the overall blasting pictures also. And after blasting is done at a certain places, there they can transport that blasting. After blasting, we will get stones now. That stones they are going to transport from that quarrying site to the safety places, and that can be used for the different purpose. Okay, thank you everyone.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.